Alright, gonna come to you with a quick little video today. Gonna do a quick little gear review. Had a lot of questions over the past year or so about my pack, what I carry in the backcountry, why I carry such a big pack, and we're gonna cover all that today. We'll do a quick little gear review. We'll probably break it down into 3 sections. One about the pack, one about the chest pack, and the other just generally kind of some of the stuff I carry. So first off, I've had this pack for a couple of years. I love this pack. Super well built. It's held up through me wading through rhododendron, briars, you name it. I don't know that you can tell I've even used it that much, which is awesome. It's a testament to the build quality. I do think it's very well thought out. There's a lot of things that I really like. It's very modular. I think that's what the theme generally is about this pack. It's a Fishpond Firehole, and I'll kind of go through some of the things I really like about it. One, it's super comfortable, so nice padded, supported back, so you're gonna have it on all day, so it better be comfortable. You can remove the hip belt. I don't. I actually like the hip belt, but you can remove it if you need to. It is generally, the material's weatherproof, so I've not had any issues with anything getting wet. I do believe if you look, the largest compartment, which I think is 26 liters, the zipper here is not waterproof. But the material generally is. I've been out in the rain several times. I've never had a problem with anything getting wet. Now, having said that, these 2 pockets are weatherproof. So you'll look at the zippers on here, and they're gonna look more similar to like what you see on a cloth cooler, like a Yeti or a Arctic, something like that. So you'll notice these zippers here are more weather resistant. So great for putting things like your keys, phone, licenses, stuff that just cannot get wet. So nice little pocket here. Put things that you need to get to kind of easily, or things that you really need. It's important that they stay dry. Same thing down here, smaller pocket, kind of a reach through pocket, and that's that. On the inside, you do have the capability of putting a water bladder, and it has an exit point up here for that. One thing I do like, it has really a lot of options for your net. You can slide your net, and here on the side, I don't use it as often for that. I like to hang mine from the top up here, but if you had a longer handled net, I think it's perfect for that. Mine is just shorter, and so when I'm hiking through, you know, a lot of limbs and stuff like that, it's just easier for it to get hung and pulled out. So I don't prefer that, but for a longer handled net, if you're not wading through bunches of limbs and rhododendron and stuff like that, it's perfect for that. One other little handy point here is, and I love it for this, don't use it a lot, but when I do, it's super handy. This net material basically pulls out, and it can attach up here to allow you to basically hold wet gear like wading boots, waders, that kind of stuff. So you can actually, you know, have a nice comfortable hike in, not have all that heavy stuff on, then put it on when you get to the stream and not be like sweating, all that on the way there. So super handy. I've used it even like my kids get their boots wet or stuff like that. I'll strap them on there. It's super handy. Keep stuff that's wet out from the inside of your pack. So the other thing is, I'll go ahead and talk about the chest pack. You've got all these attachment points here on the front of this, and I think that's one of the things, it's a big selling point, because you can go and buy many of their chest packs. Anything that was made at the same time as this pack can all fit on the front of this. So basically you can take, this attaches on the front, here, and attaches down on the waist belt as well. And you have basically your chest pack right there in front of you, a nice working space, all that. And they have multiple chest packs that attach to that. They even have a vest, version of the vest that attaches to that if you need that much storage. But this guy, what I carry is the Canyon Creek chest pack. I'll kind of give a little bit of detail on that. It's super handy because when I'm wearing it, it almost lets me have like a workspace right in front of me. So it actually has a fly, almost the equivalent of a fly box right here. And you can pull that whole thing out, it's Velcroed in, and work on it. It's handy because it's got enough room to keep your desiccant. I've got floating that I keep kind of here. It's super handy just to reach down, unfold this. It keeps everything, you know, keeps you from losing it, and have like a little workstation there. And I think that's super handy and valuable. Got all your tippet down here. You do have to buy this little bit separately, so that kind of stinks. But you've got extra pocket in here, extra pocket in here. I actually carry an extra fly box. You've got your I got strike indicators, split shot, just kind of random extra stuff. But this is enough that if you want a very minimalistic pack to carry with you on the river, this guy is super handy. You can, if you buy it, it comes with the attachment to basically let this go on your back. So this part would be back here, come over the shoulders, attach here. On the back, it has your attachment for your net, or net holder, or you can attach your net. If you don't like that, you have to buy it separately, but you can actually, it has a place to slide through here. You could put this on a wading belt even. So if you just want a super minimalistic pack, you can actually pack all your fishing stuff in here and, you know, have a very minimalistic day on the water. A lot to be said for that. I like, because I carry so much stuff, I carry both, and I'll explain kind of why. So the third kind of question I get is, what all do you carry in that big pack? And I'll kind of show you what I carry. I carry, I gotta carry like extra filming stuff, so that's a lot of it. Batteries will go in here. I keep batteries that have not been used here, and then as I use them, I transition them over to here, and I put them in Ziploc bags to keep them, you know, keep them separate. Carry my Garmin inReach for safety purposes in the backcountry. And as far as the main reason I have this is because I got it with the intention of just using it for my backcountry trips and days where I was spending a lot more time on the water and needed to carry more gear, food, clothing, that kind of stuff. But I've actually found that I like it so much, I pretty much just use it exclusively now. As far as preparing for a day on the water, you're gonna obviously have extra food, stuff like that, but I carry a water filtration system. This is just a Sawyer squeeze. I don't carry a water bladder normally. I actually carry and just refill along the way. Raincoat, always. Can't tell you how many times I'm fishing in the rain, or especially in the Smokies, it rains all the time. Extra bag of, I've got pre-made like leader in here, cider for when I'm Euro nymphing, just a bunch of kind of stuff I can just get to if I need it. You don't need it a lot, but when you do, you gotta have it. This also gives you the ability to carry extra layers. So in the wintertime, you get hot walking in, shedding a layer, being able to have a place to put it, super helpful. With a vest, something like that, you have that option. And then obviously, because I'm filming, I carry additional filming gear. So I gotta have GoPro batteries, little tripods, things like that. I'll even put my full frame camera in here sometimes. So just a lot of extra filming gear, that comes in handy. So I hope that helps. I guess one other thing, if you're gonna go in the backcountry, you gotta kind of be prepared for it. If, you know, gotta be prepared for the worst. So I even carry a compass. A lot of times I have a handheld GPS. It's not in here right now. Carry extra batteries for a headlamp, a lot of times a headlamp, a fire starter, that kind of stuff. So I figure the way I think about it is if you don't have it, something will happen, you'll end up needing it. But if you go prepared, a lot of times you're not going to end up needing it. But if you do, you need the ability to you know, get by till somebody can help you, or till you find your way out. So that's that. I hope that's helped answer questions of, you know, why I carry such a big pack. You know, what do I like about this pack, and the chest pack, all that stuff. And yeah, it's a super useful way to be able to spend more time on the water and be able to venture further away from the truck, you know, get to more remote locations and carry everything you need comfortably. And that's what I would say about all it. That's been the goal, and I would say it fits the bill for that. So I hope that's helpful. We'll catch you on the next video.